Sierra Hotel, India, Echo, Lima, Delta, Shield.
A couple last questions. Where'd you get the name Roman Reigns?
Oh, that actually, no, like, I don't think many people have ever asked me this.
Because your name in FCW was...
We went through like a different phase. It was Roman Leaki, and then it was just Leaki for a while. And we had to do a weird spelling because Leaki is my real name. So my
That's your real name, first name?
That's my my first name. It's Leati or Leaki. Leaki is proper. Leati is proper. So we just played with that, and then finally I knew I wanted Roman. I liked Roman. I just wanted Roman only. And they were like, no, you need a last name. And there's actually another guy in FCW by the name of Calvin Reigns, but he spelled it like rain, like a raindrop. They, I believe, released him. And sorry, brother. He's a good real nice brother, but sorry, Roman Reigns just sounded good to me. Name, so they were like, all right, give me 4 or 5 different names, and they're like, okay, we'll go with, I was like going through it, and Corey Graves, he was down at FCW, he was still working at the time. It was actually one of my good buddies, and our families were like really good friends. He told me, he was like, hey, I heard you saying Roman Reigns, what if you spelled it, like Reigns, like a king reigns? Yeah. Like, and I was like, whoa, I like that. And there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, and total heel name too.
How did you come up with Tyler Black?
Tyler Black is from 2 movie characters that I really liked. Tyler Durden from Fight Club and Sirius Black from Harry Potter.
Oh, cool.
How about the name Seth Rollins? How did that come about?
It was one of those things where, you get to developmental and they want you to change your name because they want to brand you, and I get all that. And I remember, trying my damnedest to, I was like, can I just spell Tyler Black different? Can we do something? Because I was partial to it, you know what I mean? So,
it's your name. You'd built it up for 6 years or whatever.
Yeah, so I was like, God, it's it's an easy brand. It's black. It's very simple. I don't know. I was fine with it. And they were like, no. So, I made a list of a bunch of first names, and Rollins was Henry Rollins, Black Flag. He's a cool dude. Always just someone whose ideology I was just highly entertained by, and if you've probably listened to him,
totally,
to his
spoken word stuff,
it's hilarious, and he's just a cool cat.
Great.
And so I threw that one out there, and Seth was Dusty Rhodes loved Seth. He couldn't ever say it properly because of his lisp. Seth. Oh, Seth, I love it. It's just smooth. Seth.
Theth.
Seth. But he loved it, so we went with. That's just what we went with.
As my abilities grew, Cody started to devise a character for me. I'm going to make you a stoner or a football player, he said. He eventually decided on a stoner football player. We had Tuesday night TV tapings every week. HWA aired an hour on some little local station on some night at 10 or 11 p.m. Then Cody decided to run what he called a Sunday showcase, a Sunday afternoon house show type of thing to provide a platform for less experienced students or those not booked on TV to hone their craft. As it happened, this Sunday showcase, which maybe 15 people attended, would be the event where I'd have my first real match against a veteran Cincinnati wrestler named Gotti. The age-old saying goes, always bring your gear, you never know. And I had already bought a pair of blue football pants in anticipation of this new character Cody had in mind that was obviously going to pop the territory and drive big revenue. I was told by somebody, I don't remember who, that I would be in the third match, 15 minutes. My balls sucked up into my abdomen. I've never been more nervous. This was it. Fuck! Stay cool. I'd been training officially for about 6 months. Cody told Gotti, put him in stuff and let him get out. That's all we went to the ring with. I didn't expect any different. The backbone of HWA philosophy and all I knew up to that point was calling it in the ring. You got a name? The ring announcer asked me. I'm sure I had thought of a million ideas, but I was drawing a blank. This was all happening fast and I had nothing. I totally froze. A wrestler who went by the name Tack turned to Cody. He's like the fucking guy from the movie, Varsity Blues, Jonathan Moxley. In the movie, the guy's name is Jonathan Moxley, so thankfully he had actually messed it up. Cody gave the okay sign to the ring announcer. I was busy pissing my pants, so I didn't offer anything. And just like that, I had a name that I like to think I've defined as my own. The fact that women wearing whipped cream bikinis are often lurking around every corner ready to accost me is purely coincidence.
We never answered. How'd you get the name Dean Ambrose?
Oh yeah, it was. I came up with a few, like a list of a bunch of last names. I can't really remember any of them or if any of them were any good. But I just had like a name book or some crap somebody gave me in the office, and I wrote down like 50 last names, and I can't remember if I even gave them any first names, but I had some kind of a list of possibilities or mashups or things that I might be okay with idea-wise, because I really had no ideas. I was like, can we really not use my name? I was like, you can have the rights to it. I don't care. I just feel weird about using a different name.
And why did they insist on you changing your name?
I don't know. It's just the way it is.
Yeah,
everybody's got to change their name, I guess.
Right.
You know, and I guess just so that they own it. You know, I mean,
intellectual property and everything.
Yeah. And Dusty Rhodes was like, Dean Ambrose, Dean, James Dean, Ambrose. Dean Ambrose is strong, baby. And I'm like, it's first time I heard it, it sounded so bad. And I was like, I went, Dean? Oh, what am I, like a frat boy? Like, no, I'm not a Dean at all. Like, I hated it. I went, oh god, like my pit of my stomach. But I was like, but then again, you know, I mean, he created War Games. You know, he ain't a fool.
Man.
I mean, I'm sure he's had a lot of misses, but you know, he's had some home runs and some strikeouts. And my whole, you know, it's me having success in WWE is such a shot in the dark anyway. You know, why wouldn't I just go with Dusty's idea?
Yeah, right.
You know, so
James Dean. That's the best.
Like I was like, all right, let's do it. And now I'm used to it. Now I'm completely
That's
used
your
to
name.
it. Yeah,
That's right.
it's just my name.
Probably